How to make beautiful code presentations, for example, like this. Hello guys, Celia here, and in this video I'm going to show you how can we easily create our presentations for our codes. Nothing hard. We have a new platform which was launched not that long time ago called Snapify, and it helps us to create stunning presentations for our code. We can use any language we want: Python, Java, C++, and so on. As you can see, we can create next level presentations with cool animations itself. We can also create our technical content for our social medias: Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and so on. Or we can create code for our educational courses, for example, to make people understand something, how does it work, and so on. And also we can embed interactive infographics like different icons, images, arrows, and so on, which is pretty cool. And let's get started. In the top of the screen, basically here we are on our snapify.com website. We can easily use it for free. Of course, they have the paid plans, but in order to get started, you just simply need to click on this button right up here. After that, we'll find our projects. I'm going to click on dashboard, and here we can find all of our projects, and also we can create an account. In the right top corner, we can easily create it with our Gmail, or we can create using any email, and we can create a separate account for this platform only. So once more, this site is called snapify.com. In order to create a project, we just simply need to click on this button right up here, or on this button right up here. We have a couple of templates, like 10 different templates we can use with this style, this style, this style directly, and also some other styles. This website provides us the opportunity to find 2 tutorials of how can we create presentations and also how to leverage form elements. But in this video, I'll show you main features, and also we'll create our first presentation with this stuff. So if I'm going to create it from scratch, I'm going to click on plus, and let's create a blank project. Firstly, we need to name it. I'm going to name it like project 3 because this is the third one, and let's click on open in order to start with. In the central part, we can find our workspace, our slide, our current slide. In the bottom of the screen, we can switch between different slides, so I'm going to create 2 of them. And in the left and in the right side, we have like different windows we can interact with. But firstly, we need to change our style. For example, we'd like to change it to other gradients. So in order to do it, we need to find this right side menu and click. After that, we can change it for this slide, and also I'd like to change it for the next one. Let it be like this, for example. As you can see, they provide us the opportunity to use a lot of different gradients and also like solid colors if it's necessary, and we can also use like our image if it's necessary as for us. So I think this one is pretty cool. We can also change the height and width for our slides. We can set these parameters right up here. I will stay in the default like size for every single presentation. In the left side menu, we have the window with the main features we need to use, like code editor. And if I'm going to click on it right up here, we can find the space where we can paste our code. And now it looks pretty cool. For example, I have this Python code right up now. I'm going to copy it, and let's add it right up here. As you know, every single code has its own color palette, and in order to make it right, we just simply need to click on our editor, and then in the right side menu find the necessary parameters. So let's scroll down, and here we need to choose Python to make it in a necessary color palette as for us. So Python should be somewhere here. Let it be like this, and as you can see, it was colored in a typical Python colors. The same stuff we can do with Java, C++, and other programming languages. And as you can see, now it looks pretty good, but let's make it a little bit better, as I think. And in order to do it, we can add some additional stuff. So I'm going to add text, for example, and let's place it right up here. In order to do it, we just simply need to click and then just drag and drop it to the necessary position. So let it be like simple text code, why not? As you can see, we can easily customize every single stuff, centralize it, make it bold, italic, underlined, change the like size, color, and so on. As for me, I want to make it white. So let's highlight it, make it white. And also I would like to delete the background. So in the right side, I need to find the necessary parameter and then just simply delete our background. And I'm going to increase the size. Let it be like this. Yeah. And now I want to add image. So I need to click on add media, and I want to find, let's try to find Python icon. To add a Python, it should be somewhere here, I guess. Basically, yeah, we have the Python icon. Let's add it in this corner. And one more thing, I want to add arrow. So now, as you can see, we already have this interesting stuff. We don't have to use like PowerPoint or do some other like not interesting parameters. Every single element here, and we can easily interact with these presentations. But what is interesting is that we can also add like additional profile info. As you can see, we can place it somewhere here, for example. I would like to delete it, it's not necessary as for me. And also we can add like watermark to maybe, I don't know, to promote Snapify or something like this. I don't want to do this. And in the left side, we have an element tree with arrows, like all the elements on our slide. And in this case, we can customize every single element for our presentation. And instead of like creating some hard animations, Snapify provides us the opportunity to create animation for every single element. For example, let's create animation for this arrow here. I'm going to click on animation and then just simply find the necessary one. I would like to add a fade in and also fade out. And for Python icon, I would like to do the same. So all I need to do, just simply select them. We can also manage a duration, in as or out as. I will not do this, but you can, to make your code even more beautiful. And let's try to add some additional stuff on the other side. For example, this one here. In this case, I'm going to use Java code. So let's paste it right up here. And I would like to decrease the size, so let's make it like this. And also let's change the whole language to Java only, and we'll try to check. Yeah, we have like Java, let it be like Java. Yeah, the same colors. Let's add a text. Here I'd like to write Java code. Also delete this background, and now let it be in a black color only. Let's add animation for this stuff, animation for in and out. And basically we can also add the direction, let it be from the bottom to top, and here from the bottom to top. And if we'll try to present our slides right up now, let's click on present. And as you can see, it looks pretty cool, pretty interesting, nothing hard to create. We can switch between different slides. And now our presentation is ready to be like announced, to be presented to some other people. We can easily click on export and then just simply download all the slides. But as you can see, we need to use a starter plan at least. Otherwise, we'll be able to export only pictures separately, and after that we need to, you know, make some PDFs, or maybe we need to connect them somehow. So in order to do it, we need to find paid plans. I'm going to click on upgrade, and as you can see, they have 4 plans: free, starter, professional, and a team. And if we'll try to compare them, we need to know that team is for a group of people, and starter is professional, and professional are for only solo players. And as for me, the best one to start with is of course starter. But if you want to continue work with Snapify, I suggest you to use a professional plan. We have a lot of unlimited options, so we don't have them on starter and also on free plan. But in order to start with, of course, it's enough to use a free plan. You can try it, or you can, for example, open this window with Zoom or some other platforms for online meetings, and then just simply click on present. And as you can see, nothing hard. We can easily use this feature inside of the platform. We don't have to export something, but sometimes it could be really helpful if you want to send it to somebody, for example, through email or maybe through GitHub. There are a lot of options, and in this case, of course, we need to upgrade it to starter or professional. So yeah, hope guys this video helped you out and it made your life a little bit easier, and now you know how to create cool presentations for your code. Leave a like, subscribe, and write your comment. Goodbye, guys.